I'm enjoying it. I think I'm gonna just end up not doing the side quests, like there's a shitload of them. Like, the kid version of me would like be disgusted with me that I wouldn't do every single side quest, but I'm like, I just want to get on with it. Now, is this the right one? It might be the other universe. We'll see. Oh, you know, actually, I think we have to go get Serge's body. Maybe some kind of dragon treasure. Do you have such a dragon treasure? Did you just like kill 6 mystical dragons and obtain their energy? No? Oh, okay. Well, we'll ask the next person who comes by. This game, man. I've said that this place being called Fort Dragonia is kind of silly. I think this is the wrong world. I think we need to be in the home world. Which I'm pretty sure we need to be in the home world. Because we've been to Fort Dragonia before in another world. Dragonia is kind of a silly name. It's like the name that Bender makes up when he wants to like compete in the Robot Women Olympics. It's from Robonia. Right, is that it? Is Fort Dragonia Tyranno Lair? Is that canon? I don't remember. It seems right. Like, it seems like the whole, oh, there's these Dragonites. Like, I assume that they're the same as the Reptites. This is Homeworld. Yeah, it's a really good episode. I've seen way too much Futurama. I mean, I enjoy the show, but it's like my wife turns it on for white noise to fall asleep to, and I can't fall asleep if there's like TV running. So it usually runs on Netflix for about 3 episodes before it'll stall out. So I watch 3 episodes of Futurama every night and have for like the last 2 years. So Tyranno yeah. I only know the name is Tyranno because of the song being super bitchin'. Covered it in my band. Yeah. We can fight the bull creature. It's okay. Not in a big rush. Nice. It's that red plate in action. Oh, I should equip the other plates I just got. Yeah, Futurama's very, very good. Sounds like they're trying to bring it back again, maybe on Netflix this time. If you haven't checked it out, Netflix, there's a documentary called I Know That Voice. It's about voice actors, and it's produced by John DiMaggio, who is the voice of Bender, Jake from Adventure Time, Waka from Final Fantasy X. It's a really good documentary. It's very funny, super interesting. I know, right, Cappy? No, I was convinced that when the whole Serge Lynx thing happens, that was the second disc. Is this one of those games where the last disc is really just like the final boss, or... You know, like, Final Fantasy VII, Disc 3 is just the North Crater. Final Fantasy VIII, Disc 4 is just Ultimicia's Castle, and so on. And we haven't done any grinding. I mean, because you can't do any grinding in Chrono Cross. It's just not the way that the battles work. You don't get experience. It's also odd that you're Lynx for so long, man. My childhood memory is that you were Lynx for like, I don't know, an hour? But no, this is a huge chunk of the game. You fight all the dragon gods as Lynx. They're not messing around with this whole Lynx thing. It's not. Gotcha. Let's remember to equip those new plates we have. So you have the black plate, red plate, and white plate. Yeah. Now they absorb the element that they're weak against. A part of the reason Chrono Cross is a long game, especially on stream, is that like you think about in terms of events, it's not that long. But when you think about how long those events actually take, like for example, the liberation of Marbule was about an hour, and all it really was 7 battles. It's just that each of the enemies in those fights used a lot of abilities, and the fights aren't particularly fast. Anyway, I was like, oh yeah, that's just one event, but... Cappy. No, it's not just us either. It's Haypax. I don't know if he's listening in chat, but he mentioned the same thing. Like, wow, you're Lynx for this long? Like, I know, right? And I haven't just been dicking around. Like, every time we've played, we've been on a straight arrow. We took a little bit of time trying to unlock summons, but other than that, no. There's like all these characters in our party. There are even more that I haven't gone for. Go get that chest, why not? No. I guess that's why not, but maybe it'll be something good. I can craft some stone armor out of that. Take it. I'm excited. Eventually I'm going to do Brave Fencer Musashi, which is another Square PS1 game that I played right when it came out and don't remember anything about. Other than that, it was really cool. No, I'm on my way to do that right now. You mean the Fort Trigonia in the homeworld? I think you have to get like Serge's body or something like that. It's kind of like Chrono Trigger, where you have to get Chrono's clone to get him back. I think I have to do this before I'm allowed to go back to the another world, the Sea of Eden. Yeah, we have to do this puzzle again. Different bosses this time. Yeah, Brave Fencer Musashi's rad. Oh, shit. The dragon tier? Alright, I can go back up, Cappy. I don't want to waste time going the wrong way. So I should go get the dragon's tier before I do Fort Trigonia. I have the relics, right? Here's all 6 of the relics. Okay. Okay, my kingdom for like an exit spell or something that lets me leave. Alright, so you're saying I can go into the Sea of Eden, use my 6 relics, I get the dragon tier there, and then I go to Fort Trigonia. Cool. Yeah, I thought it was the other way around. I thought I had to go get Serge's body and then do some stuff. Oh, hey, one of those fights we did gave us some stat boost, so it's not all a wash. Don't think there's any way for us to avoid this guy. Love if there were. Well, maybe there is if we wait. Just a little bit. Which village is that? I tried. So what I've done is I have the 6 dragon relics. And I wasn't sure what the next step was after getting the 6 dragon relics. No, it's something to do with Fort Dragonia, something to do with the Sea of Eden. Oh, yeah. Goldove. Yep. Got it. Do you know which world I need to be in? Is it another world or the home world? I should put Lynx back in the front of the party. He does so much damage. It's just convenient to have all the extra damage front-loaded. Okay. Thanks, Cappy. I appreciate it. Keep me from spinning my wheels for another 45 minutes or so. I guess if I did Fort Dragonia now, it wouldn't be a complete waste of time, because you do have to do all those puzzles again. So I would be knocking them out for later, but still have to do some backtracking. Hail, hail, Dragonia, a landbender didn't make up. Alright. Go to a passive beach. I definitely like the other world music better in the world map. This one's kind of cool. It's got the Chrono Trigger nostalgia component. All right, there we go. I like how Lynx just falls to the ground. Like when you're Serge, it plays this sweet like FMV cutscene of him falling through the beach, and they're like, "We're not gonna do that for Lynx. We don't care that much." Yeah, that one was just on D-Rock. And like Fry drinks 300 cups of coffee, or 100 cups of coffee. And when he drinks the 100th one, time stops. Yeah, that's a really good one. Like, I want to buy that cigar. You can't afford it. Well, I'll buy these $300 burglars kit then. Okay. Right, Cappy. Exactly. Oh man. Yeah, it's really good. And like Zoidberg keeps trying to like see what it's like to be a rich person. He's like, goose liver, fish eggs. What is this schlock? I pay to eat like a rich person. That's what rich people eat. The garbage parts of the food. You might want to bounce, poor dude. I'll take one art, please. Zoidberg's my favorite character after many watches. I'm glad he gets with Daenerys Targaryen in the end. You know, the final episode with, or it's the penultimate episode, where Zoidberg gets a girlfriend. She's voiced by Emilia Clarke, who voices Daenerys, or who plays Daenerys on Game of Thrones. Which, by the way, Game of Thrones hype. New episode is on Sunday. Pretty stoked. What's her element? She's blue. Okay. Try to steal something from her. There's an episode in the last season where, like, Hermes is splitting everybody off into pairs, and he comes down to himself, and the last person left is Zoidberg. And Zoidberg just looks at him like, screwed again, my friend. Yeah, they've made that joke a couple times too. I think they make it with the mutants too. Like, we'll make T-shirts and F-shirts for our mutant friends with arms on both sides. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I meant to hit glide hook, but that's fine. Not really worried about losing this fight. Let's go ahead and summon our Megazord here. She's weakened now? Yeah, looks like it. Took a while. Genius, huh? I'm a big fan of alternate element plates. Shickity-shwa, shippity-da. No, that'll give me a star. Oh well. Oh, lame. We're gonna listen to the... Right, because Lynx can't talk, sound protagonist. He's from Mexico. That's the episode where, like, Fry is like, but Bender, think of the senoritas. Vamonos. Yeah, it's that cool episode where they go back to Mexico because Hermes created him. Or approved him, rather. Inspected him. Dude, thanks, Cappy. I would have been driving around for the next hour and a half if you hadn't have told me to go to Goldove, of all places. Like, why would I come here? The funny thing with the one that we became human, there's two what ifs episodes where they use the what if machine, and the first one, Bender's like, you know, being a robot, I miss out on a lot of the things that humans have, love, emotions. So it made me always wonder, what if I were 500 feet tall? So then in the second one, they actually says what would it be like if I were human, but he just kind of blue balls you in the first one. Oh right, because we have a different boat now. I'm good. Hey Fuggy, how's it going? Took my boat away. What the hell do you think this is? Oh, I can't join your party because it wouldn't make sense for any of the people that Serge recruited to be in your party right now as links. That's what they're telling me. Wait, so I got this sapphire brooch, right? You're saying I should roll out of here. Oh, I think I get it. Okay. Once I can find my boat again and go to Goldove in the other world, and there's probably another Orlha there who has the other half of the sapphire brooch. Okay. Cool. Goldove. Hey Jaden. Or is that Donovan? Anyway, how's it going? The shrine. I used to be a Simpsons nerd. Ah, cool. How's it going? Did you finish like getting a solid recording of Rent? We'd really like to see it. You guys have seen Jaden in here before. Donovan's his mom. We're good friends. She recently was had a starring role in a production of Rent musical, which I mostly know through the Team America parody. What's up, Stina? Tell me about that dragon tier. Very good. Oh my god. Cappy, thank you. Right, because Chrono Cross. Why the hell would I know to do that? Saving me. Show her the tear of hate? Oh, show her the tear of hate. God. Oh man, 90 minutes saved. Appreciate it. What you need help with, Don? I'm gonna help you with. Okay, I'm on it. Give me my boat back. God damn it, I can't believe it. Sure, the Tear of Hate. Oh man, so like, I'm already picturing there's another world Marstead that didn't have Cappy Man in chat because Cappy Man died at sea 10 years ago. And I'm just dicking around in Fort Dragonia, like, where the hell am I supposed to go? And then I finally figure out that it's Goldo, and I'm like, how the hell do I get out of here? I'm pretty sure as a kid I had a strategy guide. Like, I went through a phase as a kid where I had strategy guides for RPGs because I didn't want to miss anything. Then I determined that, like, it wasn't fun to play the video game if I had to, like, be following a guide the whole time and stop that around the end of the PS1 era. Oops. How long is it? Like, how many hours of video is it? I should be able to help with that, no problem. Just to tell you up front that that shouldn't be a big deal. Right? Yeah, Cappy, I hear that. It doesn't have enough direction to the player. It's part of the problem. Like, it would benefit if there was, like, I don't know, an item in your inventory you could talk to that was like, hey, why don't you go here and do this, you know? Yeah, Don, I'll help you with it. So, like, to give you some context, I do 6-hour videos on Twitch all the time, and they're 720p, perfectly good quality, and they're around, I don't know, 6 gigs for 6 hours. So if you have a 4.7 gig file that's only 2 hours long, we should be able to compress it down. It doesn't need to be that huge, and we can fit it onto one disk. Worst case scenario, if like you're not happy with the quality after we compress it down, which it should be fine, but in case you're not, I can show you how to split it into 2 files to get it on the 2 disks. That's what we'll eventually have to do, though, is we'll have to make 2 video files, and then burn 1 to each disk, rather than just try to burn it directly. Alright, Starkey, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. Hey Andrea, how's it going? Which emblem is it? Is it the Sapphire Brooch? Dragon emblem? There it is. How you doing, Andrea? So, Donovan, I'm streaming super late tonight. I'm going until 10 o'clock Pacific, so that's like 1 a.m. Eastern. Is it super time sensitive? Because I could work on it with you anytime tomorrow before I stream, or anytime tomorrow after I stream. I go from 3 to 9 Eastern time. So anytime before or after that would be fine. Gotcha, gotcha. Hey, there's a little thingy there. Dupstina? I'm guessing full HD to standard HD is like going from 1080p to 720p. Oh, I wouldn't be able to do it today, I don't think, just because I'll be working till 1 a.m. But if you're still having struggle with it tomorrow, like I said, anytime before 3 o'clock Eastern, anytime after 9 p.m. Eastern. Like, even if you wanted to get up early in the morning, I'll be up super early. Let me know your time schedule. You got to do pottery, Andrea? When's the last time you did? I think this is the right world we want to be in. I'm trying to find out here in a sec. You said in 10 years. What did you make? Like, my brain wasn't totally working because I was like, anyway. Got it. 2005, 10 years ago, like you said. Oh, that's cool, Cappy. I just listened for the music. That's good to know. I thought you got like a certificate or something to go do pottery recently. You just not actually go and do it? You hear that? Cool. Done. I mean, I would just expect that a spectral Patrick Swayze would appear from the ether to help me if I needed to do pottery for the first time. I like that in Community, they go to the pottery class and I guess they just recognize that if it's a pottery class, the only joke we're gonna make is Ghost. So let's make the joke that the pottery teacher hates Ghost and has banned all reference to it. Yeah, I thought so. Hey, we don't have to do the puzzle. Cool. I think if you do the puzzle, though, you get Draggy in your party. Hey, it's Dark Serge. What's up, buddy? I like how, like, bad the art is on his portrait. Like, I feel like they did it, they're like, you know, he really needs to have his own portrait when Lynx is controlling him. Actually a ghost. Look at he's got the sweet scythe now. He's still black elemental, of course. Well, just keep attacking him, I guess. Ah, my wife, ladies and gentlemen. Paragon of maturity. The Jaden that's in chat right now, Andrea, is actually Donovan. Summon a Megazord. Yes, ma'am. She pops in every now and then. How come he still has all of his Lynx abilities? Look at me, I'm Andrew. I figured everything out. Alright. Hopefully he'll be able to keep his percentage. We want to pilfer from him. I don't know if there's anything worth stealing, but... Just about to find out. Dude, D-Rock, every time I mention you, so I'll be like, yeah, D-Rock was in chat. He's like, oh good, you're pronouncing his name right. I'm like, god damn it. About to call you serious, cause you so serious. Oh shit. Just saw that Starkey died. I'm trying to get him back up. Let's summon our Megazord again. No, it's a true story. My friend JD worked at BW3's, which is a chicken wing place in the Midwest. It might be elsewhere. But anyway, he was like, one of his coworkers came up to him one day and he was like sitting there taking his lunch and had a very like somber look on his face. The guy comes up, he's like, I'm about to call you so serious because you so serious. This cracks me up. Alright, heal all. Oh man. This might be very bad. I think Starkey will be okay, but he doesn't have res. Philosophies dispersing across reality. Does he have a heal all? He does. Good. Almost killed Lynx. Aww. Did you leave out that I play video games now? Let's see. Electrical. Damn, this dude isn't screwing around. Oh yeah, that's how a lot of people know about Twitch, I guess, because of that recent thing. No. What was that? It was like, there was a name for it, rating or something like that. Don't think I'm big enough to have people care enough to want to do that. Man, this dude's almost dead, but... Let's see if I can get like a Cure Plus or something. Well, thank you. Yeah, did you hear about this, D-Rock? This is crazy. So, like, there were these assholes, like 4chan dudes, that would, like, go on popular streamers' channels, and they would figure out their address, because it's not that hard to do, to dox them, get their documents. And then they would call the cops and tell the cops that there was, like, a terror threat, so that the cops would show up and bust down the door during the stream. The dudes who were doing it finally got arrested for it, but it was pretty shitty for a while. It ended up in the national news. I've talked to a couple of people, because a lot of people still don't know what Twitch is, right? But that's like how they know what Twitch is. Oh, it's that thing where you can get doxxed. God. No, you got it right. Whew. Alright, Fargo. You gotta beat him. So, not okay to miss that. Do we have a Cure Plus? I do. Yeah, we might lose this fight. I mean, he's almost dead, but... Yeah, but it's that problem, right? Where that's the only thing people have heard about Twitch, so now that's what Twitch is. Alright, Fargo. MVP. Sort of like if you watch the John Oliver interview with Edward Snowden that went up yesterday, it's really good. Check it out. But they like ask a bunch of people in the US, like, who's Edward Snowden? And they all seem to think that Edward Snowden is the guy who runs WikiLeaks. Hey, Spider-Man, how's it going? I may have underestimated you, but I must get on with my affairs. Alright. Bad art, evil Serge. What's the situation? I'm just gonna use a bunch of tablets. We're gonna use them in battle. Cool beans, cool beans. When's the last time you played Chrono Cross? We've just been talking about how, like, no one has played Chrono Cross recently. None of us remember what the hell happens in it, and we all seem to have thought that you played as Lynx for like 10 minutes, and it's actually more like 16 hours. Now it's set up on this cool, like, dragon surfboard. I should probably go back and go down. I bet there's something if you go down. This is where the game starts, by the way. It's begins in the middle. Although you're not playing as Lynx at the time. Nice, Spider. I did that when it first came out as a kid. You have to do it 3 times because of the Guile, Pierre, and Nikki part, right? Because you only get one of those 3 characters. Okay, I'll go back, Cappy, thank you. Good looking out, as usual, sir. Yeah, but Spider-Man, like, if it wasn't for that particular part, you'd only have to do it twice, right? Oh, God. Good luck, Donovan. If you're really stuck on it, like I said, anytime before 3 o'clock Eastern, if you want to get up and work on it, or anytime after 9 o'clock Eastern. Should be okay if you just do it as 720p, because 4 gigs for a 2-hour file seems excessively large. And 720p is fine quality. Like, a lot of people won't even be able to see it in 1080p. Oh, that's the plan, Andrea. Just trying to get them distributed to folks. Oh, yeah. Alright, so there's 5 devices. One of them is operating. Good night. Do I need to do something with these? Maybe? Some other more different egg. Oh man, that's... Hey, it's Draggy. Dude, who would just go there and just use all their items? I think I get it. So you come to Fort Dragonia, you can do the puzzles again and get Draggy early. Or you can wait till this point and it just skips the puzzles. Good night, Don. Good having you. What's his element? I'm guessing he's red, yeah? Yeah, look at all those characters. We got all those characters as links. It's like 3 times as many as we got as Serge. Oh, Cappy, when I played this the first time, it would have been exhausted. Like I said, like, Child Marstead is like looking through a timescope where he can see me right now, and he's shaking his fists with rage that I'm not, like, obsessively 100%ing this game. Getting everything, like, way sooner than you need to. Yeah, I don't know why, like, I feel compelled to go get the Knights of the Round in Final Fantasy VII when we play that, but I don't feel particularly concerned with getting all the characters in this game. Yeah, like, I don't even have to do anything with that thing, it's just active already. Checking all the treasure chests, like, if there's any enemies here. Nostrum's cool, it's like black elemental heals. Just they're kind of rare. Good God, D-Rock. I always did it as a kid. It was non-negotiable. It was the reason why I couldn't enjoy open-ended RPGs like WRPGs. I couldn't play Morrowind or Skyrim or Oblivion because, like, I needed to do everything. It was unacceptable for me to skip anything. And when you can't do everything physically, it could be very distressing. Right, Cappy, I guess that's part of it. Kid Marstead would be doing that. That would be the plan. Go play the game 3 times. But since I only intend to play it once, I'm not going to 100% it anyway, so oh well. Now, I don't get, like, Orlha in my party, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Do I really care about... But it's a chest. Man, I can see it, it's right there. It's like, as long as I don't see it, then I'm okay with skipping it. But if, like, it pops up and says go down, I'm like, okay, I'll go down. What is it? What is it? Okay, fine. I'll probably never use it because of the 99 elixirs problem. Don't use your elixirs, because you might need them for the next boss fight. You understand, T-Rock, exactly. Oh god, hold on, my cat's about to do something very bad. Get down. My kitty you done fucked up now spray. There we go. I need to commission somebody to do an art of like child Dylan looking at me streaming and just like sighing and face palming. I mean, whatever. I'll just skip that chest. Now, there's this chest that's in the forest passage when you're on your way to Viper Manor for the first time that you cannot get. I don't think you even get it until like disc 2. But it's really easy to just walk past it accidentally and go up to Viper Manor. And once you go up to Viper Manor, it doesn't let you go back in the well to try to get it again. So I think I'm pretty sure as a kid, I freaked out when I missed that chest. And like my last save was outside of the whole forest section. I was like an hour and a half back. So I loaded my save to go find out that I couldn't get to the chest anyway. Nice. Got that dragon tier though. Makes sense. Oh, I didn't even notice this cool triptych back here. I guess it's not really, well, what's on the screen right now is a triptych, but I think the whole thing is a mural. Became the Reptites. But then Lavos crashed. And dragon lizards are dinosaurs. Oh, they became humans? Well, I wouldn't really say that Ayla was an ape, but okay. Maybe what they mean to say is that Ayla and her fellow proto-humans, like, got better at technology or developed magic because of their proximity to the redstone. Oh my god, are you serious, D-Rock? Ruby's harder than Emerald Weapon. Holy god. I would, like, I'm getting a heart attack, like, my heart's beating really fast just reading you type that. Hey, graphics, by the way, if you're alt-tabbed. Cool cutscene. Links. Hey, Justin. Hey, Heretics. Well, Ruby is theoretically harder than Emerald if you don't know my ridiculous Dazers trick. I'm so looking forward to showing that, because if you, like, Google it, you don't see that strategy posted anywhere. Naked baby Serge. He's like on the cover of Nirvana album here. Kurt Cobain. Oh wow, that's really impressive, D-Rock. Yay! I'm not entirely sure why he has his body back, but cool. He's not a Panther Man anymore. Well, that sucks. Cena's not gonna be happy. Yeah, but doesn't Ruby by default, like, counterattack whenever you use Knights of the Round? Hey, there's some spare clothes in there. Now, the reason Ruby's easy, at least for me, is that there's this random bullshit item that drops from an enemy called a bound fat in like above Eris' church. It's like this little like hedgehog looking dude. And it says that it paralyzes an enemy for an unspecified amount of time. It's one of those items that sounds like it should never work on a regular enemy, let alone a boss, but for whatever reason it works 100% of the time on Ruby Weapon and just freezes him completely so he can't attack you. Oh yeah, Justin? I'm doing it on an emulator too. I own a physical copy, but it's much more convenient to stream from an emulator and the quality's a little bit better. That was it. Is the paralysis thing well known now? Back in the day, like, this is like, you know, dial-up internet and old game FAQs. Back when, what was his name? CJ guy, the guy who ran game FAQs back then. Anyway, back then you would try to Google how do I beat Ruby Weapon and there was nothing about dazers. So it's the same thing. He's weak against paralysis, whether it's using this dazers item or using Hades. Yeah, D-Rock, that was the strategy I always read. Go in with 2 party members dead. But it sounds like Hades accomplishes the same thing that I eventually did to beat him. Hades is probably less of a pain to farm. Let's give him the black plate. And it's probably time to get rid of Starkey, as much as I like him. Get someone with the complementary stat. Gotcha, Spider. I'm doing a playthrough of Final Fantasy VII right now. That's on Thursdays and Fridays, but it's my first time playing through it that far. Like, I probably started Final Fantasy a whole bunch of times. When I was a kid, I played Final Fantasy VII back to back to back. Probably beat it like 10 times. But back then, nobody knew about the paralyzed trick. It was always go in and kill 2 party members. Yeah, I got Glenn. I prefer Glenn to whatever the other 3 characters are. Can I get him back now? Now that I've got Serge's body back? Because that would be swell. He's the 3rd party member I'd prefer to use. Where do I go to get him back? Can I do that? Was it like the Master Moon quest? Seems familiar. Oh yeah, the Gorbachev, whatever the hell his name is. Grobik, I think it is. Yeah, Grobik. Oh, seriously? They're just like, oh, sweet. Hey, we heard about you not being a monster anymore. Well, let me just see if I can do that. That Glenn, and then either Kid or Fargo. I don't really care. Yeah, you're right. Wow. It's a little silly. Is Kid there? Or do we have to get Kid back? I'm sure we have to get her back manually. Yeah. To say. They just follow who looks like Serge. They don't really care what your deal actually is. If you look like Serge, though, we'll hang out with you, man. Hey, I got the Einlanzer. Alright, so I'm not super concerned with doing all of the side quests in this game, but I would very much like to do at least the side quest to get and talk today. The Master Mune. Like, get Glenn all powered up. Does anyone know what I need to do in order to make that happen? Let's see. Trashy Tiara. Stamina ring and... well, we can give one of those, actually. I think we got everything that they can really use. Find Starkey. Okay. Is it Spider, do you know if is it time sensitive? Like, can I just go back and do that at the end of the game, or do I have to get it now? And if I don't, there's a point where I can never get it again. I want Glenn to have the other revive. Oh, thank you for following, Spider-Man. It's good to have you. Not time sensitive? Okay, I'll just move along with the plot then. I'll see if I can remember to look it up at my own time. For tomorrow, maybe. We'll hunt it down. Okay, well let me look up the deets then. Complete the Master Mune side quest. Whoa, Angel Fire. Don't play music. Dude, I'm seriously on a website that's automatically playing music and I can't turn it off. What is this? 1992? Alright, hold on. Getting the Master Mune. Dario side quest. Taking the item inside the chest. Okay, yeah, I've done part of this quest. Right, because the Master Mune is actually... I forgot that Serge uses it, and he's going to be in your party anyway, so... yeah, no kidding. Why don't we just do that? Thanks for the heads up, Spider-Man. Alright, so we do the thing. We saw the letter from Salt and Pepper. Karsh and your party go to the Isle of the Damned. Alright. Can sub him in for Glenn, I guess. They're both green elemental. So I don't know which world it's supposed to be in. Probably another world, because I don't think Viper Manor exists in this world. Yeah, no problem, dude. I mean, I played the game. It's just been so long since I played it. Also, this is the sort of game where, like, it's not like Chrono Trigger, where you could conceivably figure this stuff out on your own. Like, Chrono Trigger kind of guides you along on the side quests. Like, if you go talk to the Guru of Time, you know, he kind of shuffles you in the right direction. This one, no. Like, why would I have known that I had to do this side quest with Karsh in my party in order to get the Master Mune? That seems kind of crazy. Yeah, sweet FMV cutscene now that he's not a Panther Man anymore. And off we go. Isle of the Damned, here we go. Pretty sure this one makes sense. Be nice if you could, like, you can easily remove stuff from people, but not so easily move stuff from one person to another. And Karsh. Fine. Probably want, yeah. And let's go. And I'll save real quick. Bring the boss Karsh along. Dude, I love that. There's a level in Chrono Cross that's basically an Iron Maiden cover. Or like a series of Iron Maiden covers. This place is just so unnecessarily metal. Like, look at this place. This is ridiculous. Oh god, there's some item I have to use here, isn't there? That makes sense. Remember the dude's name at least. I think we gotta get the top left one, maybe? Makes sense. These dudes will use Mothership, I think, if you let them, but I was having trouble getting it earlier. Luminaire. All right. Pop us out bottom left? Not quite. I need to put one here. one of these mirrors here. Is there like a different way for me to get up there, maybe? That's not it. Maybe I can climb up on the left there. Yeah, power dive it up. I like Karsh's outfit. The enemies are gone now. I can't climb up there. Going silly? Like, I only see a few options. Oh, maybe it's this. Ah, I bet you it's that. Yeah, that's a ticket. Cool. More Iron Maiden cover land. I like to wonder if, like, hey Silent Smoothie, how's it going? Did, like, the character artist, or environment artist, just take it too far? I was like, yeah, I want to have this, like, kind of evil place. He's like, oh, okay, I'll make it evil. I was like, whoa, I was kind of thinking, like, you know, like the Tyranno lair, not like Satan's home. Oh, do I need to use Riddle? It looks like I need to use Riddle to fight Masamune or Masamune. Just great. I like young Glenn. Glenn is the best. It's interesting that I thought this scene was important enough to warrant giving young Dario and young Karsh their own portraits. But not Riddle. I need to do some custom distribution of elements for this Dario fight coming up. I'm reading about it here. I guess he counterattacks whenever you hit him with an element, but it uses his stamina to do it, so you can like get him to waste his stamina casting shitty spells. Sure does. Just cause it's Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross. Let's have Fargo. Whoops, nope, we want to do pillage. Does anyone in chat know what the Pendragon sigils do? Like, I've read the description on them. I think these are the ones that say something about like your element changes when you're hit with an attack. I gotta plug in my headset, 1 second. Pretty good. There we go. Fortunately, the characters are mostly interchangeable. Innate element aside. Alright. Oh, that Denadorite. Alright, so let's look at this forget-me-not pot. A shift attribute of element attacks received to weapon. Low level elements only. Huh. Why would you want that? Oh, I guess I get it. So like, if they cast red magic on you, now you're red innate and take less damage the next time they try to cast red magic on you, if I'm understanding it correctly. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So that way you're always triggering it yourself. Yeah. I see. So it doesn't like screw you over against that white innate as you normally would be when playing as Serge. I guess that makes sense. Got it. So you have all the different colors so that you can easily trigger it yourself. I don't know if I actually want Karsh. Or not Karsh, I'm sorry, Fargo. I guess you could steal a Pendragon sigil from the dude, but he casts a weekend on you. No problem, dude. What card game? Also, thank you for your help. I appreciate it. Oh, cool. I used to play Magic the Gathering. Don't have any people out here to play it with anymore. I'd like to see them try a little bit to make an online Magic the Gathering that's a little bit more accessible. Is she making tokens for like specific, like, you know, angel tokens or wolf tokens or that kind of thing? Alright, so let's bring in Riddle. She's also white elemental. Okay. Nothing to be done about that, I guess. If we do things right, in theory, he'll never use an element on us that actually deals damage. He'll only physically attack us. So having the plates equipped is kind of a waste. Awesome, Spider-Man. That's rad. Yeah, Duel of the Planeswalkers is pretty good. Yeah, that's the closest they've come, I think, to making an accessible digital Magic system, I think. Okay, well, that's good to know. Carapaces, huh? Alright, well, I'll make 3 of them. Drafts are fun. That was the way I played Magic most when I played it, was because everyone's on the same starting ground, which I enjoyed. Oh, she really doesn't need that. see how this goes with this setup. Might actually want her to just have lots of hit points. Got a couple things that do that, I think. Yeah, drafting's super fun. I like the meta of drafting as well. So we can kind of roll with what we got here. We want to give him as many fire magics as we can. Especially like cheap ones. The argument is that then he'll use Numble, which is a really shitty ability that no one cares about. Doesn't make you do less damage against him, and it makes him waste his turn doing it. Okay, that's probably plenty of red elements, right? I can give Serge a couple more, but... I don't. What's that deal? How's it work? I'm gonna go try to fight him normal style, but there's a trick to it. Not above using like W item to dupe in Final Fantasy 7. Because by the time you're that far in Final Fantasy 7, it doesn't really matter. You're already one-shotting everything, so... Must be the other universe. Yeah, it's fine, Spider-Man. Go ahead. Trust you. And heads up on schedule. We're going to play Chrono Cross for another 30 minutes. And then we're going to start... I'm going to do a rebroadcast, a rerun of the Dungeons & Dragons campaign we just did this previous Saturday morning. But I'm not just going to pick up and leave. I'm going to stay here and do live commentary on it. Answer questions, that kind of thing. Ball of text. Visit Terminal, fight for your party, talk to the barmaid. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. It's kind of a way to get everything in the game. I'm surprised they even let you sell it. Dragoon's Glory sounds pretty sweet. I might do that just to get the Dragoon Glories. Alright, one sec. It's exploit time. Come on. Like, why would you know for Viper to come talk? Left wall. Okay. There we go. And you're saying he can do that any number of times? Like, there's no limit to it either. Like, I could come back here way later in the game and it'd still get it. Catch. Oh, if you exit the tavern, you can't. I see. Cool. Well, cool. We'll get like 4 or 5 of those. Probably not gonna sell it. I already don't need money. I'll just take the accessory though. This is making up for all those battles I've done in Chrono Cross that haven't given any experience. I see. Basically, they put the indicator, the flag that they should have set for that flag being removed, at the outside of the tavern, and they really should have put it here or when you exit this room. I assume that Dragoon's Glory item is just a flat upgrade to the Dragoon's Honor thing I have equipped right now. Let's take a look real quick. Yeah, for sure. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Get a couple more. Yeah, so my goal is to like max out hit percent above all other stats. I feel like that's the most important stat in this game. Missing is really brutal, and you need to hit in order to be able to use elements, so... I don't know if there's another accessory that is arguably better, or another stat that's arguably better, but... hit percent seems pretty high up there. See what the situation is with Fargo's equipment right now. It's slightly less hit percent than the sight scope, but I'm thinking the attack and magic boost makes up for that. You can keep the moon glasses though, that's part of why he has a revive. We'll do one more after this one, and then that's 3 for Serge, and then 2 for the other 2 characters, because they might also have interesting other accessories I might want to wear other than the Dragoon's Glory. Viper just really likes that empty wall. I guess he just closed his eyes. He's just like dumping out of his pockets. He's just, why can't I hold all these Dragoon's Glories? I see, that's interesting though. Okay, I'm happy with that. Thank you. Good tip. It's in the area anyway. Hopefully that'll help with this Dario fight. It looks like he's pretty hard. is not a joker. She doesn't really need anything else. I guess I can give her one. I think the belt is better than the ring. Doesn't really tell you exactly how that works, so I just kind of have equipped it assuming that stamina is important and I want a lot of it. So much farming. The only place that you can farm in Chrono Cross is for Dragoon Glories. Alright, here we go. Give this a shot. I'm a little bit worried. I remember this fight being crazy hard. Oh, Draggy hung out here. Oh, so does Leah. It's like our new base. Right on. Energizer suit. Automatically recovers HP. That's kind of cool. Oh, Forbidden Island. Well, I got it. I guess that Leah and Draggy are there because they like don't really have anywhere else to be. What the hell is the Forbidden Island? Okay. Oh, wow. But you're looking at that like, oh my god, open the chest. There's a chest there. Get the chest. Why aren't you getting the chest? I just didn't even see it. Thank you. Alright, so word around the offices, there's a Forbidden Island around here somewhere. Oh, I see. Hey, check it out. It's the end of time. I didn't know this was here. Is this where you fight Ozzy, Slash, and Flea? Oh, I see. The Bend of Time. Yeah, you fight Ozzy, Slash, and Flea here for sure. I'll go there in a sec. So I can like come here to finish getting stars that I've missed, basically. Oh wait, no, this is for Sprig to get all of the doppelgangers. Right. Cool. I like how it looks exactly like the End of Time. No, I guess that is an island, isn't it? I was wondering why there was smoke over there. It doesn't even have a little pop-up. Cool. Alright, well, let's save. Just battles against enemies that you wouldn't be able to access otherwise, so that Sprig can get all the doppelgangers, I'm guessing. I don't know if there's anything else that you'd want to fight regular enemies for. Hey Angel Asakara, how's it going? Alright, we're gonna give Dario. We're just gonna keep trying Dario until 6, and then at 6, stream usually ends, but today it does not. Today, we're doing a rebroadcast of last Saturday's Dungeons and Dragons adventure with live commentary. Doing alright. I remember I got stumped in Phantom Hourglass a little bit too. I never beat it. Once I get my 3DS capture card, Katsukitty's supposed to be shipping them next week, I think. That's on the list for sure. We're going to do a chronological playthrough of all the Zelda games based on the timeline that Nintendo published. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for this rebroadcast because when I did the D&D adventure the first time, it's so hard focusing as a GM to actually interact with chat. It'll be my first time actually being able to look at and talk to chat. Karsh and Radius just pop up. This is bad. Don't touch him. He's concentrated evil. Too late. I just pick things up when I see them. Hey Pax, how's it going? So this kind of sucks. This is a really long cutscene and it's a really hard boss fight, so if we die, we have to watch it again. Grisol? No, in this universe. Not gonna happen. Gross. Hey, it's OG Lynx, not me. I mean, it's totally reasonable. Lynx is kind of an asshole. You know what'd be really cool? Why don't you let me run outside and save real quick? Oh, do all 5 of us get to fight? Because that it looks like it's about to happen, but no. Alright. Face the enmity of your sword. Hey, this song. This is good boss music. Holy shit! Dude's not fucking around. It's for 100 per attack. Alright, the aim here is pelt him with red magic. Doesn't matter if it really does damage or not, just to get him to waste his stamina counterattacking with Numble. Because he counterattacks to whatever element you use on him. And some of them are very, very bad. Like if you use white elements on him, he just uses an attack that pretty much just kills you. Alright, so today I learned Riddle is useless for attacking. Good to know. So we're primarily just going to have her keep him stamina free. And it's going to be on Serge and Fargo. I'm trying to get through all our level 1 elements early. Because he always counterattacks, that makes it impossible to use summons against him, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, we could probably give her, just completely stack her with red elements if we die and have to try again, which is very possible. Seems to be working though, keeping his stamina down. Oh, those magma bombs. Not there with the intent of doing any damage, just getting him to trigger Numble and waste his turn. Yeah, we gotta give her... So like Serge has all of the elements and they really need to be on Riddle because she's not doing anything else. Serge at least can hit pretty hard. Let's see if we can steal the item from him, justify having Fargo with us. I'm gonna get weakened, but... Okay. There we go. Yeah, there's weaken. It's okay, it won't last forever. Do we have any strengths? That would be cool. Inferno... None of those are strength. I can use an Inferno though. Yeah, so see how he hasn't attacked us. He opened by hitting Serge pretty hard, but after that all he does is counterattack Numble whenever I use fire elements on him. Oh really, Spider-Man, the black plate? Yeah, I thought about doing that, because his counterattack with white elementals, I mean, it does more damage to him since he's black elemental, but his counter will kill everyone. But I guess if he's got the black plate, he'll just absorb all of it and be totally fine, right? Just don't really have any strengthens. Maybe Fargo does. That's a cool strategy, though. If I die, I'll try that one instead. Yeah, that's cool. He's got burns, which is cool. It's basically reduced all of our evade percents to 0, but I don't really care. Yeah, that sounds like a good way to do it. I said if I die, we'll try that. This seems to be working okay though. Like, he opened with one attack against Serge, and since then he hasn't done anything. All he does is Numble, which reduces evade, and who cares about evade? It's kind of a dump stat anyway. I'm trying to get everyone so that they have enough stamina to all be able to attack, but I don't want to just defend to make that happen. Unless Dario get to act classically again and do a whole bunch of damage to us. Yeah, like this. Whew. Holy god. Dude is not messing around. So let's not do that again. Let's make sure A buddy gets to go. Hey, we're getting there. He's weak. This isn't a bad strategy, actually. Yeah, since I haven't done any grinding and don't have lots of really good gear, this strategy seems perfectly safe. Keep him from doing anything, basically. I like how she just keeps thwacking him in the side of the head. Right? 600 damage. You just keep on numbling me. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Hooray! Masa and Mune pop out now. I assume that the Master Mune is Masa, Mune, and Doreen, their sister. All we had to do was, like, make him cast a bunch of numbles. Not entirely sure I followed why the Masa Mune became evil, but whatever. It's Chrono Cross. Hey, Doreen is there. Oh, I was correct. I was just kidding. I swear to God, it was just a joke. I forgot about that. Alright, Masamune and Doreen. Sweet. Which is actually an ability in Chrono Trigger, it's just a pain in the ass to get. I never knew about it. I found it in this last playthrough. Somebody pointed it out in chat where you have to like go as Frog and catch that rock that the dude throws at you. It's weird. Okay, random maid lady. Alright, Riddle. Alright, so once we get out of this cutscene, I'm going to save and I'm going to start up the D&D rebroadcast. I'm not going anywhere. Staying in chat. I'll be giving live commentary, so I'll be explaining where all the sprites and maps and music came from. And then if you guys have any questions, I'll be here. I'll probably turn my mic off since there are very few moments of complete silence in the game. But I'll be in chat with you guys. Right, D-Rock, it invokes the triple tech is called Master Mune, or Master Mune. I think the fact that he's rebuilding Viper Manor means that I missed out on a revive element, but whatever, we're fine. don't know, he seemed pretty fit for battle to me a little bit ago. He was doing 100 damage per hit. Alright, let's get that Master Mune. Second Advent of the Holy Sword Masamune. Alright. Give me 1 sec, guys, to update the stream title.